So the anime and manga ban that passed in Texas was literally just the freaking beginning. Just the beginning. It was SB 20 was passed by the Senate because they think that they know what is best for you and your fictional content, what is best for your life. They literally want to control your life. But that was just the beginning. Now in Japan, Japanese political party wants video games and anime to be under state authority to make sure they're wholesome and people are angry. It's essentially make sure that every single anime is family friendly. This is a Japanese politician. This is a political party actually trying to control freaking anime and manga, and it doesn't just end there. They also did it with video games, with freaking Steam literally trying to prohibit video games due to MasterCard's freaking payment processors, because they literally have a duopoly on the world. They supply 90% of the world's payment processes online, and now they're using that to basically control and censor everyone. Now this is the article. I will link it down below so that everybody can see it. And it says here, Japanese political party wants video games and anime to be put under state authority to make sure they're wholesome and people are angry. Of course freaking people are angry. Why would anybody even accept the government trying to tell you what you can and can't watch, what you can and can't enjoy, making sure that everything that comes out of Japan is now family friendly, because they don't like the they believe they bought into the bullshit due to the ideological groups fleeing to Japan to basically try to control anime and manga that come out of there. Now Texas also trying to do it, I will say, which is a very bad thing. But Steam literally adding a rule prohibiting games that violate payment processors, card network, or internet provider standards. This is advertisers controlling the freaking world. And it had right now it's basically incest themed games that were removed from the store. That's what was removed so far. I don't know about y'all, but I don't play any 18 plus games or any adult games, but that doesn't mean the fact that this is not where they start. Okay, they start here and it ends here. Look at this. Gaming is for everyone. Why did you say you don't want curvy women in games? Why did Halo cancel a woman and encourage harassment just because she wanted to host a private Halo tournament for biological women only? You don't mean everyone, you mean approved players only. This is Microsoft does not want curvy women in video games, warns developers against certain body proportions. That's where it ends, boys. You might think it starts at adult video games, but no, it ends in freaking characters that are attractive or curvy. And I don't know about y'all, but there are a lot of attractive and curvy characters in Genshin Impact that I actually like, that I don't want to get controlled. Now this over here, payment processors just having unprecedented, unstoppable power to censor and suppress media. What we are allowed to sell needs to stop. Exactly. By the way, also, the FBI also launched a freaking thing to attack pirating video games. So no longer can you pirate freaking video games. But the comments on this one are hilarious. Today we're announcing the seizure and dismantlement of several illicit video game marketplaces from February to May of this year. There were approximately 3.2 illicit downloads, and these downloads caused an estimate of over $170 million. I don't know if y'all have ever heard of Stop Killing Games, but if you cannot own a freaking game, how can you steal a game? Okay, how is piracy theft if you literally are not even allowed to own a game? Look at this. This is the first comment. Prosecuting Epstein's client list, prosecuting gamers. Exactly, dude. The FBI, gamers, Epstein's client list. Absolutely insane. Literally, children to the world's elite downloading a video game. Running pedos running the government. Zoomers downloading video games. Known pedos running the government. Video game piracy. Maybe start with the fucking client list. Those are our employers. Yeah, exactly. Oh my goodness. The freaking hypocrisy is real. I don't know about y'all, but I fully believe that the current FBI, the head of FBI, and even the president of the United States were fully elected because of gamers. Okay, I fully believe that. Anime watchers and gamers, I feel like they pushed the edge, and now they're turning on anime and gamers, which is a terrible freaking thing to see. I think it's bad that card companies can force an entire culture to bend the knee over the world's brand protection. been outspoken about this issue over a year, and it's only getting worse. I was called a doom poster a year ago when I mentioned this exactly. I think even Asmongold commented on this. Asmongold calls out payment processors, monopolistic censorship after the stream's latest update. One of the biggest unchecked cartels right now. Regulation is needed. Yeah, because they literally have a duopoly. Monopolies are illegal. I don't know if y'all know this, but monopolies are illegal in a lot of other parts of the world. But evidently, if you are everywhere in the world, you can have a duopoly, which is where two companies basically have a monopoly, a shared monopoly, and they have shared goals in mind. Yeah, evidently you can have a duopoly, and it'd be totally fine. And you can even force power on smaller companies, and even try to censor freaking anime and video games, which is insane. Steam updates its rules to comply with payment processor censorship, purges multiple titles. Details below. Payment processors, monopolistic censorship is one of the biggest unchecked cartels right now. Regulation is needed to either break up those companies or guarantee degree of service. It's not free market when every company operates collectively. Exactly. That is not a free market. That is them having intentional ideals. But I don't know about y'all, but this is where it ends. With Microsoft saying something like this is where it ends. It even says, are you reinforcing any negative gender stereotypes? Are you unnecessarily introducing gender and gender barriers into your code or design? Are you creating playable female characters that are equal in skill ability to their male peers? Are your female characters equipped with clothing, body armor that fits their tasks? Do they have exaggerated body proportions? Now that last part hits a lot of freaking female Genshin characters. I don't know about y'all, but that hits a hell of a lot of female freaking Genshin characters. And yeah, I don't believe in this at all. I don't think that this is fine. So if you think that this stops here, that this and whatever it was, and this stops here, yeah, you're full of shit. You think it stops at adult video games? No, they want to control everything. They don't want you to be able to even play attractive female characters in Genshin. And if you think it stops at female characters, just wait till you see the male ones and what they want to do there. Okay, it's literally hitting everybody on all sides. I don't like it. I don't think it's okay. Time to get a Discover card. Yeah, time to get a Discover card. I was denied a Discover card even though they're most basic one. Oh my goodness, Yuki, you need to work on your freaking credit. 07 anime. Yeah, exactly. No sexualized male characters besides from fans doing it, except for Phanon. If Phanon exists, see, this is the issue. Whenever they got to be chopped. Yeah, this is the issue. Whenever you have the top 1% men existing that are attractive, like Kaya, Phanon, Zhongli. I don't know any other male attractive character. I mean, there's a lot of male attractive. Gerald from freaking Witcher. Like literally, when you have these super attractive male characters that exist, those are not something that can exist for every male character. So it's literally with male characters too. It's literally something that's unattainable. What they think is unattainable. The same things that they said about Stellar Blade. You know what I mean? So that's exactly how it's going to be. Yeah, down with censorship. All right, they should stay away from games and anime if they don't know how attractive the characters are. Yeah, like there's so much more problematic things they could fix, and they chose these. Well, that's the issue, Inari. They literally they're doing it for ideological reasons. They're not looking at any other problems. They're looking at the one problem that they've focused on, even if it's not a big problem. Okay, they think it's a big problem, and they're actually some of the loudest people, and they're the ones that caused this to happen. I'm not even talking about the ones that caused this to happen. Okay, this right here was caused by a group called the Collective. What was it? Collective Shout. And it's a freaking feminist group that don't agree with 18 plus games because they think that it sexualizes women too much. Okay, right down there. The organization is called Collective Shout TOS, and they want to censor adult games. They're the ones that got this to happen. They're the ones that sent MasterCard. They are the loudest people in the room. That is the issue, and the fact that MasterCard and Visa have the power to literally control what goes on or off Steam is absolutely insanity. What do y'all think about that, boys? Paper or plastic? Paper being good, plastic being bad, baby. You guys think this is good for the gaming industry, anime industry, or you think it's bad, boys? Paper being good, plastic being bad. I'm gonna go with plastic. I think it's plastic as fuck, boys. Plastic through and through. They're basically mannequins. Aliens come from Saturn. Saturn, the size of Saturn, come to take over the anime and gaming industry and turn us all into a bunch of sissies, and they want to control your brain. So make sure you put on your tinfoil hats. All right, boys, that's going to be it for me. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Every 1,000 subscribers, we're going to be doing a huge shout out to the top commenter. So make sure you comment a lot and that you're subscribed. That's going to be it for me, boys. GG's. Peace.